Well, welcome back to Better Living. I'm joined now by Karen from For Paws Sake Canine Rescue. Karen has not come alone. Fear not. Karen came with her friend, Kiki. Kiki is so cute and has been so well behaved.
She's being very good. I'm very proud of her.
I'm very impressed with Kiki. Tell us Kiki's story. Tell us about Kiki.
The Lucas County Dog Warden, known as Lucas County Care and Canine Control now, contacted local area rescues via a partnership that they have, and reached out for help with Kiki, who was a very bloody, scabby, sick little girl with mange when she first arrived at the pound. And as you can see, she's come a long way.
Yes.
She looks good.
Oh, and she's tired. She needs a nap. It's rough work being a TV star.
Yeah.
Exactly. But she wants to go play with Barney, I think. So what does For Paws Sake do to help them? You find out about Kiki, and what do you do then?
With a dog like Kiki, the first thing we do is head to the pound, scoop her up, and get her the medical attention that she needs. Thankfully, we have a pound that can start the process, and then we take over and take her to our vet, usually Sylvania Vet, and we get them on the right track. And we spare no expense. Whatever needs to be done, we will do. We've had dogs that needed medical attention down at Ohio State University, so we'll do that if we need to. We take care of these kids and make sure that they have the best second chance that they can possibly have.
And you do give them that second chance. So then what happens? Kiki's been given the second chance. So then what happens to Kiki? Does she stay and live with you forever?
No, Kiki does not get to stay and live with me. While I will miss seeing her go, there is a great reward in sending them off to their new home and their new family, and watching them continue to flourish. Kiki's not quite been released medically yet. We still have a little ways to go as far as getting her skin back on track, but I would say within the next 6 weeks she'll be all set.
And is there an adoption process then? Tell me how that works with you guys.
We have an adoption application. It is also available online at forpawssake.org, and we ask some questions. Basically, we can look at an application, and because we know our dogs so well from their foster homes, we can say, oh, small children, no, probably not, or steps, this is an older dog, we might not be able to do that. So that's the first step in our process, and we've had a pretty good success rate with that so far.
Well, let's talk about, that's one way that the community can help, obviously, is by giving these dogs, these animals, forever homes.
Absolutely.
But there are other ways that the community can help For Paws Sake, isn't it?
Absolutely. We're always happy to take a donation via our website or in the mail, and then we know that not everybody can adopt, and not everybody can foster, and not everyone can even, write out a check to help us along. But other ways to help are sharing our stories via Facebook and other media outlets. And then we have an opportunity coming up with Yark Subaru. They are putting up a pet holiday tree where people can go in and choose a For Paws Sake dog, and people can give the dog a toy or a blankie, things that don't cost quite as much but mean a lot to us to not have to go out and get.
Absolutely. Kiki's like, I want part of this conversation, please. Let me be part. There's your Kong toy. My dog somehow destroys those things. I know it's not even possible. That's why they make them, so that they can't be destroyed, and yet somehow mine is able to destroy them. Let's talk about what made you decide to start For Paws Sake. Why do this?
I personally did not start For Paws Sake. I came in about 3 years into the process. For Paws Sake is celebrating its 10th anniversary this month. We're very excited, and we have some celebrations coming up. The founder of For Paws Sake, our president, Cindy Smith, she found herself with a litter of 11 puppies and a mama dog, and didn't know where to go from there. And because she had experience in rescue previously, she started For Paws Sake, and over 1,800 dogs have benefited since.
Well, there is definitely a need for it, and part of the reason for the need is because sometimes people do things that are impulsive. We all do things that are impulsive, and sometimes those impulsive decisions have a pet involved, and this kind of is the time of year for that. Talk about why people really need to sit down and make a rational decision if they're deciding to give a pet as a gift.
Here at For Paws Sake, we will very shortly be shutting down our adoption program until after the Christmas holiday season, just because, like you said, we don't want to be a part of that, spontaneous decision, oh, let's get a dog, and then 6 weeks later it doesn't work out. Every child loves a puppy. Who doesn't love a puppy? But you've got to stop and think, where are you in your family? Where are you in life? Will it allow for you to be the best possible home for this animal? They've already had a rough start, so we want to make sure that that any dog that comes from our program is not given as a Christmas gift. We don't encourage that for several reasons. The holidays is just not the time to bring a crazy little puppy or another family member on board.
It is. It's a crazy enough time anyway, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Let's remind people the Yark Subaru pet tree. When does that start and how can they be involved in that?
That has started already, and all you have to do is go into Yark Subaru and take a tag off of the tree and leave your present with them, and they will be certain it gets to us.
That is a great way to give back this holiday season. And then if somebody's interested in For Paws' Sake, whether it's to volunteer or perhaps it's to donate financially or donate items, or maybe they're interested in adopting a dog, tell them where that website is.
Our website is www.forpawssake.org.
All right, check it out today. Kiki has been darling and she's been so well behaved. I'm thinking that maybe I should send my dog home with Karen for a little while and let her see if she can whip Irish into shape too, because you have been such a good dog. Yes. We'll be right back on Better Living.